Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a hot topic shaking up global trade. President Trump's tariff letters sent to 14 countries, including allies like Japan and South Korea. Why did this happen? And what does it mean for the US and the world? Let's break it down with some key clips and insights. Buckle up.
I told you, we'll make some deals, but for the most part, we're going to send a letter. We're going to say, welcome to the United States. If you'd like to participate in the greatest, most successful country ever. I mean, we're doing better than ever. We have, I don't think, and you're going to see these numbers soon. We've never had numbers like this. We've never had investment like this. We have more than 90. We're going to have much more than 90, but most of those are going to be sent a letter. This is exactly what I said.
That was President Trump announcing his bold tariff strategy, claiming it's driving unprecedented investment in the US. The plan? Send letters to 14 countries, demanding trade concessions or face tariffs up to 40%. But what's the context here? Let's hear from a news report to understand the specifics.
Well, President Trump's new tariffs against dozens of countries include some key US allies and trading partners. Japan and South Korea will face 25% tariffs if new deals are not reached by next month. On Monday, Trump posted a flurry of letters to world leaders on social media, warning of what's to come. New tariffs have a big impact on America's small business owners and consumers. The owner of a Japanese restaurant in Denver, Colorado, spoke to CNN about how Washington's trade policies affect industries like his.
The approach of the administration is it's a game of chicken or rock, paper, scissors. But the impact that has on us as small businesses, it feels like Russian roulette. And we're just waiting for the next pull of the trigger and for it to be the last one for all of us to shut our doors. So it's a hard time right now.
So Trump's targeting major allies with these tariffs, and the deadline was extended from July to August 1st. Small businesses, like that restaurant owner, are feeling the heat, comparing it to Russian roulette. But why are these tariffs so controversial? Let's get an economist's take.
Well, there's two ways of seeing today's news. One is what you led with, which is the new July 7th. That was when the deadline was and everything was meant to be sorted out. All of a sudden became August 1st. So to use the language folks have been using, that might lead you to say that's a Taco Tuesday. Taco, Trump always chickens out, and he's just going to keep pushing this back. I'm not so convinced that's what happened. I actually think what happened today might be called instead Tariff Tuesday. See, Trump actually sent out 14 letters today to 14 countries outlining the tariffs that he intends to charge them. Those tariffs actually were remarkably similar to what he charged listed back on Liberation Day. In fact, they're the exact same number, plus or minus a couple of percentage points. It's like a gremlin got into their Excel spreadsheet or something. So what he's signaling there is, if he doesn't keep pushing this out, he really is serious about announcing the sort of punitive, destructive, and incoherent tariffs that caused markets to melt down all the way back to Liberation Day. The question he hasn't answered is, he put forward those tariffs, markets melted down, he backed off because he got convinced they're a bad idea. So what has he done? He took a 90-day pause and he's going to put them back on. And the question that remains unanswered is, why do you think it's going to work this time, mate?
Economist Justin Wolfers highlights the mixed signals. Is Trump serious about these tariffs, or is he just bluffing again? The markets dipped after the announcement, but some believe he might back off. So, what's the White House saying about the economic impact?
Because tariffs started coming in January, the first day of the first day of the president's term, he started with new tariffs. The price of overall goods has gone up by about 0.4% since December. The price of imported goods has gone down by 0.1%. So not only is there no evidence that the tariffs are leading to any economically significant inflation at all, but it seems, if anything, the opposite is happening.
Can you explain for people who are not an economic expert why this is happening?
So part of the reason why it's happening is because the United States holds all the cards here, right? We have the leverage because we're the largest consumer market in the world, because we have flexibility about who we can buy from, where we can choose to import from, or to make things domestically ourselves instead. And that gives us the leverage to create a situation in which other people have to ultimately bear the burden of these tariffs.
The White House argues that tariffs give the U.S. leverage, claiming no inflation spike yet. But critics, like Paul Begala, warn that tariffs are taxes that could hit American consumers hard, especially during back-to-school season. Only 3 deals have been made so far, far short of Trump's 90-deal goal.
Talking about how polling shows that the president's tariff policy is very, very unpopular, remains unpopular, not getting more popular here. So when you look at this, what do you think the lasting impact here is? Because it's been a drag on his overall economic numbers.
Well, it has, John. It goes right to the heart of why he got elected. Immigration played a role, but it's not even close. Cost of living is what drove the Trump election. That's why he became president. His most important mission politically, I think also economically, cut the cost of groceries, gas, and rent, right? Stuff costs too much. Tariffs are taxes that American people and American companies pay.
And there's the rub. Tariffs might raise costs for everyday Americans, contradicting Trump's promise to tackle the cost of living crisis. With only a few deals secured and markets nervous, the August 1st deadline looms large. Will Trump follow through, or is this another bluff? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more breakdowns like this